Welcome back to Athletic Everyday, day number 342. First half of the workout, we have some sprints and bounds. Interesting variety of sprints, which you're about to see. And then I finished up the workout with some Hatfield squats. Going pretty heavy on those, felt really good. But you'll see that later. So the sprint variety today is not something I program for myself that frequently, so it's a little bit of novelty. This is called curvilinear sprinting. So curvilinear sprinting is basically, if you're not familiar, is sprinting on a curved track rather than a straight line, and then finishing with like a straight line sprint. So you're coming almost like round a bend, kind of like a 200 meters. You can control how much bend you want. Obviously the steeper it is, the greater the demand on ankle inversion and eversion it's going to take on the inside and outside leg. So reasoning for doing this is just more sprint variety, another way to incorporate some acceleration / top end speed sprinting. Obviously you can vary, how much of the curve you use, like I'm doing here. You can make the curve steeper, you can make it shallower. You can also increase the distance for the linear part of the curvilinear sprinting. So for me, this is 10 meters, but if you really wanted to, you could come around a curve and then do 20, 30, 40 meters. Really creativity is the only limit for you and how you want to program sprints for yourself. But this is a really interesting variety of sprints that I found quite useful, actually. I think it's quite fun to sort of try and sprint while sprinting at an angle. And I think maybe there could be some benefit, the demand on ankle inversion and eversion, there could be some benefit for when you do a penultimate step, for instance, or when you're doing a curved approach for a vertical jump, 2-foot vertical jump. It helps to have a curved approach because that helps you to lower your center of mass. So for example, if you're running forwards and then you curve left and dip your center of mass, that's going to improve the angle at which you can impart force into the ground. So curvilinear sprints, very, very interesting variety to try out. Then I did some rhythmic or repeating broad jumps. Basically, I was trying to get as far as possible in 5 pounds, jumps, whatever you want to call them. I'm not measuring the distance in meters. Again, it doesn't really matter if you measure the distance. Maybe if you want continuity between workouts, but just in the workout itself to make it more stimulating, you're just trying to increase the distance you get before. Using a cone is a great way to do that. So you do 5 pounds, make sure you start at the same point every time, and then put the cone down, see if you can beat it again on the next one. Very, very interesting way to stimulate and make the workout a little bit more arousing for the central nervous system, because you're trying to beat yourself. Even better if you're trying to compete with someone else and beat their previous record. Then moved into some Hatfield squats. Just a few heavy top sets of 3, not super duper high volume. Just wanted to see how comfortably heavy I could go. This is the first set was 160. This set was 170, and honestly, they feel pretty good. I really like that. On the way down, essentially, you can just load up as much as you want with your legs, and whatever you can't handle with your legs, you can just pull up with your arms. Use your lats to help yourself stand up. So it's a great way to improve squat strength. Here's that top set with 180. I'm surprised at how comfortable it feels to walk out a bar without even holding it on my back with my arms, like you're just balancing it across the top of your back. Very, very comfortable. Anyway, that is pretty much it for today's workout, guys. Really appreciate you guys watching the videos. And as always, stay athletic.